Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the SH Figuarts. See, now here's the thing. Every time I review this guy, people complain about how I pronounce his name. So I'm going to try really hard. He is one of my favorite characters after all. It is Goku. And so this is a new version of this character, and it's actually significantly better than the previous release, which came out a long time ago. This one's actually a pretty solid figure, and if you're into this anime, then you might want to get the figure. So we're going to talk about all the good and all the bad, so let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Before we get into the figure though, I just want to show you real quick. I think this packaging is really cool. I like the Street Fighter 4, like the heavy stroke, like paintbrush work, like outlining the figure. I think that's a super cool look, and I like this packaging a whole bunch. I will be reviewing the other guy from this anime also whenever he comes in, but for now we just have this one, so let's go ahead and do it. This guy stands just about 14.5 centimeters, which makes him pretty close to, we'll just say 5 3/4 inches. That's about right. So decent size on him. He's close to 6 inches. He's kind of tall. Looks pretty good aesthetically speaking. We're gonna do a quick question of the day though. What's with the open-toed boots on every character in this anime? I don't get it. Every Naruto character has their toes showing, and it's freaking weird. Some of them are wearing combat boots, but their toes are still showing. Is the artist just some kind of weird toe fetishist? It's super strange to me. What's up with that? That's the question of the day. But before we get into the rest of the review, we have to talk about today's sponsor, which is, as you might guess, Into the AM. They are the graphic t-shirt people. That's what I call them. That's not what they call them. I think graphic tees are their bread and butter. That's why we're talking about them today. They have new designs. This is one of them. It's called Sakura something or other. It has the cherry blossoms going on here, and then mountains and stuff. It's very Japanese-ish. I like it a whole bunch. This is my wife's favorite one, by the way. So for those of you who are trying to impress the ladies, if your ladies are like my wife, they might like it. This is another one of their new designs. This one's a little bit more subdued, not all the neon colors. I would like to see a version of this with neon colors, but I really liked the grayscale and like the star pattern inside the astronaut. Can you see that? You can see that. Super cool. So yeah, if you're not into the very bright colors on black, they do have other options. I just happen to prefer those. They have a lot of cool new designs, so you want to check those out. And one of the things they wanted me to show you, they sent me this. They have snapbacks now. So it has their logo right here, and then this one's just solid black, and then it has green down here. They have other ones that have like nebulous type patterns and stars and stuff like that on there. Nice snapback here. They're really high quality, if you see that. That gives you a little more info about them. I can't put it on because it'll just look bad because I'm too big. I'm 6'5", I have a large head. I think it fits my body, but whatever. Hats don't fit me unless I get oversized large people hats. So even if I put it all the way like this, like it'll definitely fit on my head, technically speaking, but it'll look goofy as hell. And I wouldn't want to do them a disservice, or myself, or your eyeballs. So I'm not going to do that. But they are nice hats. They're super high quality. It just won't fit me because I need special sizes for my head. But yeah, they have awesome t-shirts. They are by far the best graphic t-shirts I own. I own like 20 of them now. I just keep getting more. Since I gained some weight after the baby, I had to get different sizes of things I already own. So I have even more. But yeah, I love these shirts. They're awesome. I recommend them. You guys keep buying them and telling me how much you love them. So I'm going to keep taking the sponsorships. It's a perfect pairing. And so yeah, check them out. They have new designs. They do sell out sometimes pretty quickly, but they are constantly restocking, and they're still restocking the older designs too. So if you liked those, you can check those out, and it's just perfect. They're always having bundle deals and things like that. You can subscribe and get random shirts and save even more that way. It's the same usual spiel, but this time I want to tell you about the new designs and the hat. So go check them out. The link is in the description below. You can save some money using my discount code. And if you get something, let me know. Or if you already got something and haven't said so, let us know in the comment section below. But yeah, Into the AM, the best t-shirts I own, graphic t-shirts, all t-shirts really, but graphic tees are the thing. And now the only hat I own. So check them out. Aesthetically speaking, it's not bad. The orange does have shading on it. It's not very consistent though. You can see hopefully on camera, sometimes weird things happen with color. The top of the pant leg here doesn't, actually the pants in total don't match this part here or this part here. There's some shading going on the peeper area and right here. A couple other places. It's not super consistent. I don't think it's going to stand out too much to the naked eye, and especially once you pose them, no problem. The zipper is painted nicely. This area is painted well enough. The toes, They're painted well enough. It's fine. I'll zoom in so you guys can see these details. The shoulder thing is clean. There's the zipper again. I do think the orange to black transition should be a lot cleaner. I know these aren't super expensive for SH Figuarts, but still basic edging should be considered. The face is really, really nice. I know a lot of people didn't like the previous releases because of the face. I think this is good. This looks like an older version of the character to me, and all the detail work is very good. I'm guessing if you're familiar with Naruto and the series and everything, then you'll know exactly how old he's supposed to be in this look. But to me, he looks older, and it looks like a much better sculpt. The hair is wonderful. Everything's very nicely detailed. I like it. A little plasticky, but for the price point, I think it's okay. Aesthetically speaking, I'll give it a 7. It's not bad, but it's definitely not like one of their most impressive figures ever. Face is really good. The face could get a 9, but the rest is only a 7. Alright, for accessories, we have 5 different faces. We have the smiling blue-eyed face. We have the stern blue-eyed face. We have the angry teeth-showing orange eye face. That's when he's going Kaioken, I believe. We have the yelling blue-eyed face, and then we have the yelling solid white eye face, which is when I believe he masters his Super Stink, and then he becomes Super Stink Kaioken, not Goku. Alright, for the hands, we have the 2 fist hands that come out in the package, then we get the 2 gripping hands, 2 instant transmission hands, 2 wide open hands, and then 1 hand for holding his devil fruit, which we do get right here. It's a nice translucent clear plastic with a little bit of blue and white shading. That is a nice looking devil fruit. We get his super tiny sword, which is nicely detailed. I like the way that looks. And then lastly, we have the folded arms. Now, the problem with the folded arms is you have to be able to swap out the regular arms, and I'm going to show you the problem with that, at least on mine. This one that I bought right here has a problem where this arm falls off without almost any effort at all. I don't know if those 2 pinchy parts in there are just not pinchy enough or what, but this arm is just... it's completely loose and I can't get it on there any tighter. This arm doesn't have any problem, so I don't know what's up with that, but that's a problem. But anyway, accessory wise, they're pretty good. He's got a good batch. I will go 9 out of 10 for accessories. Energy effect, hands, faces, accessories, like it's got everything, or weapons I should say. It's got everything you want other than a flight stand, so I like it. Alright, let's talk about the articulation on this guy. Double ball peg neck, which is the way to do it. Look at that. Yes. You can pose that all day long. Single ball peg down here, double ball peg from neck to head. So 3 balls. Very, very, very nice. I like it. His little bandana thingy has a hinge on it so it can go back like that or straight down. Doesn't go side to side, but I don't mind that. That's okay. For the shoulder, I will try doing it on this side because I'm right-handed, but we'll see how much the arm pops off and is a problem. So you do have a ball peg that lets the whole thing just wiggle around, basically. There's no true butterfly in any of this. It looks to me like this is just a floating cap. So you get some extra range out of it. I'm not sure it's worth having it all chopped up like that, though. Bringing the arm up like this, you get just better than horizontal, so I like that. And if I had done that with the arm, it would have just popped right off. That's why I grabbed it with the shoulder. So you do get decent range going out to the side. Let's see if we can get the rotation to work. Alright, we'll go on this side. Yeah, you get full rotation, no problem there. So yeah, this is a ball hinge underneath that cap, and so you get plenty of range. That's good. Bicep swivel is fine if it stays connected. Double jointed elbow, really good range, no problem there. Wrists are on little tiny ball hinges, that's all standard. A couple of ball pegs going on in here and some floaty pieces. He moves around pretty well. I couldn't find any hinges or anything, so it's just a combination of ball pegs, and it's fine. I have no issues with that. You can get the outfit to move around enough to where the zipper doesn't look ridiculously busted, and there's nothing you can really do about that though, so I'm okay with that. He doesn't have a ton of range to lean forward, but if you use the hips also, you should be okay. Alright, so let's talk about the hips. Going out to the side, full on splits, no dangly bits, that's fine, no problems there. Going forward, just better than you can see the difference in color so obviously right there, it looks bad. But plenty of range going forward, going back, pretty limited because we do have a little bit of butt cheek going on, but you do get some range going back, that's fine. You get a thigh swivel, but it's actually more than a thigh swivel, it's a ball peg. So that'll help you with some posing. It just wiggles around a little bit on there, so that's pretty cool. Double jointed knees, plenty of range, no problem there. And then for the ankles, it's, well, first of all, you get a ball peg for the skin where it connects into the pants. There's just a ball peg there, so you get rotation and extra leanage. That's a word, leanage. And then down here we just have a hinge, a swivel hinge. functionally a ball hinge, but kinda not. So you get decent range going forward and back, and you get a really nice ankle rocker. So it works really well. The toe hinge is very loose, but it's far enough forward that it looks okay. So it's fine. So other than this arm falling off like it doesn't want to be part of the figure, it's a pretty good batch of articulation. Let me grab that arm. I think for those of you who are into Naruto, you're gonna like it. It's gonna pose well enough. I think it's fine. It's definitely an improvement over the previous standard Naruto release. And I'm gonna give it a rating for articulation I can't word anymore. I would say articulation gets a 7. It's fine. It's not like impressive or anything, but it should be okay. Now it's time for the final verdict on this release. Accessory-wise, it's perfectly great. No problem at all with the accessories. Aesthetically, it looks a little plasticky and cheap in some places, but the head looks really nice, and the detail work isn't too bad, so that's okay, and then the articulation is perfectly satisfactory. I'm going to give this a final rating of 8 out of 10. I don't want to go any higher than that because of the flaws, but the accessories and the overall decent posability make it a solid release, and it's a relatively low price point for SH Figuarts. If you're into Naruto, then you should get it, because they're releasing more Naruto figures, and they've already released a bunch. So, hey, it's your time to shine, Naruto fans. You can pose him with his Devil Fruit, or his Instant Transmission hands, or even his Super Instinct Kaioken times 10 face. And there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you're probably a Naruto fan. I shouldn't have said that. If you haven't subscribed, you just have bad taste. No, I'm stopping. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, you should, because I have new videos almost every single day. Well, it's every day but Wednesday, and thousands already on the channel, including a bunch of Naruto reviews, which I definitely recommend you watch. So make sure you come back for all of that, and in the meantime, keep collecting.